I'm just really on here talking shit at the moment. I was having issues with my microphone. My screen kept going on and off. And I got to I got to get these issues fixed because I got things to do. I don't even know if this is doing what it's supposed to be doing right now, but you know what? It should be doing what it's supposed to be doing. Cause I got some dope podcasts coming out for y'all people. You understand? I know y'all like, hey, when you gonna throw Climax? When you gonna do Climax? Listen, I'm supposed to be retired. I'm supposed to be retired from doing Climax. You know, I once again, you know what I'm saying? Thank you to all the beautiful ladies in the city that make Climax the wildest, hottest, craziest, ladies only male review in the state of Indiana. I appreciate you all. But after I did my last show, after, we shut down, that was supposed to be it. And every time I'm out, I just can't help it. They like, hey, when's the next show? When's the next show? This video right here, I'll probably go ahead and delete it after I see if it's working correctly. Because I really just need to see if it's working correctly. That's pretty much how that is. Hopefully it's working correctly, but I don't know. So, the podcast, when you're going to have, some dope interviews, some dope. Did I say interviews already? I think I just said that, right? You're going to have some dope interviews, some dope conversations, a whole lot of dope stuff, which is why you need to go ahead and like the TieGame Michael podcast page, the TieGame Michael YouTube page. You better stay up to date. Because if you want to be able to check out all this greatness that's about to be coming as we continue to build something great, you definitely got to be in the loop. Also, remember, 3 parts of episode 1 from the No Game But TieGame podcast is posted on all my new pages, okay? You go ahead, check out those parts. Part 1, we was talking about Climax. Part 2, talking about the importance of being on the same page as the person you're in a relationship with. Part 3, what's your definition of being from the streets? It's raining right now. It's raining and it's thunderstorming. And you know what? Let me tell you something. It feels good. It feels great. There's nothing better than a late night with a thunderstorm. All that tells me is that I'm going to be sleeping really, really, really good. I'm going to have to play this back just to see how it sounds. Make sure that my levels are correct. Make sure that it's sounding good in its own right. So much stuff going on. So much stuff going on in the city. So much stuff going on everywhere. And if you're a person that like to go out and have a good time, then I definitely suggest that you go do something fun. Now, if you notice I named this particular podcast that I'm doing right now, just talking shit, because that's all I'm doing at this particular time. I'm just talking shit. I'm checking levels, making sure everything working, making sure people can see me. So when I do these live episodes for this podcast, everything is going to be up and good. Everything is going to be ready to go. And if y'all want me to throw another Climax, ladies, I need y'all to tell me what dancers y'all want to see. I need to tell me what it's already booked. What you mean it's already booked? It's already booked. Okay, well, excuse me, people. Sometimes I talk to myself and sometimes I answer myself too. It's a whole lot going on. And I'm also going to be on the Kava. I think, did I pronounce that right? I think it's the Kava Club podcast. Wednesday, well, not Wednesday, technically Thursday at 12 a.m. And if you happen to be up, I think the conversation is going to be, are men in 2022 ready for committed relationships? So I'm going to be on that podcast with a panel of other guests. His name is Will. He's going to be the one that's hosting it. He's all the way over there in California. You know, he asked me to join his podcast, and of course, I join his podcast and add that TieGame flavor to it. But I'm about to go ahead, end this, run it back, make sure all my levels is correct, and see how everything is. You feel me? Ladies and gentlemen, remember, the facts remain the same. There's no game but TieGame.